guys, thank you for clicking into this video and welcome to my channel Busy and Fab. If you are new, my name is Mercy and I love plants. So today, nandito tayo sa ating veranda because I want to show the plants that I put in here. They are the bigger plants that I cannot put inside the house. They're still indoor plants because this is like under the shade and it will burn pag nasa labas ng bahay. So stay with me because I will make this area even more beautiful. I have new pots from Kmart that I got this week, but I only have the chance because it's Saturday today. This is my only time that I can put these plants into the new pots. So please stay and let's check how it would look like later. So guys, nandito ako inside my house in my lounge room. And as you can see, here are the Kmart boxes. And Jace is very creative. He made this into his, oh no. How silly. He made that into his little chair. And here are the white pots and the gray pots. They're all plastic. Kasi yan yung gusto ko for the outside. Okay, help me take this, Jace. Okay, let's put this outside, guys. Tulungan ako ni Jace. So here they are, guys. Nandito na yung mga pots sa labas. So I'll start. So ayan, I'm done putting the white pots and the gray pots for the small ones. And diba, it's nicer na. It's more uniform look. And it's neater as I anticipated. So ayan na guys, tapos na tayo. We're done putting the white pots. And now, ipaplantor ko na kayo. I tell you the names of these plants here. Sorry about the noise. They are the noisy birds. They are coming out at this time of the day. Okay, let's do it. So we'll start to talk about the names of these plants here, minus the cacti and succulents. We'll start in this area. So we'll start from this hanging pot here, guys. This is a mix of golden and marble pothos. So the yellow one is the golden and the white variegated one is the marble pothos. And down here, look at that. It's very crowded because I have 4 pots of Monstera Deliciosa plants. See, I couldn't put any more new pots, white pots, because they don't exist. So okay na yan. Black pots will do. If you can see, the leaves are looking shiny and healthy. Because I water them regularly, of course, but not too much para hindi siya lumalaki. Kasi hindi ko na alam saan ko pa to ilagay pag sobrang laki na siya. And sometimes it's called fruit salad plant because the fruit of this plant tastes like the combination of different fruits like mango, banana, strawberry. But I haven't really seen it, so I'll just take a word for it from the Google. And these ones here are a mix of Alocasia and Philodendron. Okay, first one, this one is my Zebrina, Alocasia Zebrina. Tingnan nyo yung stems niya. They look like zebra with the stripes. Kaya it's called Zebrina, Alocasia. This big one here, which is also shiny, is my green Congo. O diba? I just recently bought this from Bunnings for $25 and I really love it. Or $20. And it was huge already, so why not? And this one here is another Philodendron. It's substatum or silver sword. I only got this for $8 because it was a juvenile when I got this one from Bunnings as well, and it had broken leaves. Look at that. So that was a bargain. This one would cost more, of course, by this time. So that's also Philodendron, and this is Philodendron. This is Alocasia here now. This one here, guys, is Alocasia Cucullata. It's from my sister. And this one here is Philodendron Black Cardinal. Look at the new leaf pushing out. And there's another one too. Love it. I only got it cheap because it was small. But it's a very slow grower plant. But I'm happy anyway. And in this area, this corner is my old laundry hanging thingy. I used to put my laundry when I was hanging clothes in the veranda here, guys. So I used this one, but now it's for the plants. What else? And here are the succulents, but I wouldn't touch succulents this time because that's for the next video. Because I don't want this video to be very long, just like the other time, the plant tour part 3, if you haven't seen it. Although I have one here, this is not succulent, this is Peperomia Hope. I've been looking for this at a good price, and finally I got it from my favorite Facebook seller, Facebook marketplace seller. And that one here there is an old or dead, I don't know if it's dead, but it's, if you can see, it's Begonia exotica. It was so pretty, but during winter time all my begonias became infested with fungi. I had trouble so much eradicating it. That's why for now I'm scared of getting begonias. But let's see. And in this corner is my rubber tree Burgundy. This is from my sister, and also this one, so they are a pair. So this tall monstrous plant here, you know already, this is my first Monstera Deliciosa. Look at that, so tall. And I put that in the bigger pot there. I don't want to water this all the time because I don't want it to be even bigger. Just a bare minimum of watering will do, because I don't know what's the next pot that I put from after this one. So that's my first Monstera Deliciosa. So we'll start in this red shelf now. Okay, in this top shelf, it's my neon Pothos. So pretty. Chase again. This boy is always interrupting me. Why? Can you please talk to me later? Bye. So back into the shelf. Next one is my Dieffenbachia Amy, or the dumpkin plant, but it's called Amy here in Australia. I don't know kung anong tawag nitong dumpkin na to sa Pilipinas. So next to Dieffenbachia Amy is Philodendron Red Imperial. Look at the red stems. It's very different from Red Congo because if you can see, the leaves are elongated, while Red Congo is more circular. You can see it later down in this shelf because I have one here, though I have two Red Congos. The other one is inside my house. Next, here is my new one, new fern. This is my second fern, guys. This is the variegated one. I got this recently from Jungle Collective. And this one is always thirsty, so I water this every 3 days, especially that it's spring already, it's warm. So I have to look after that more often. This one here is Hypoistes or polka dot plants. This is really pretty for me. But recently, it has been attacked by aphids. And look at the top leaves. So they are curling. Ganyan siguro talaga. Tapos, look at the stain because I sprayed it with anti-aphids spray. So that's it. And to the left and to the right is my very healthy and pretty looking Philodendron Red Queen. It's called Red Queen because of the red hue at the back. The back side, look, but it's faint red, but it's still called Red Queen. Ayan, see, that's more red here. I think this is a bit rare because I couldn't find this anywhere. And I have a lot of cuttings for that. Maybe I'll sell it. Let's see. So in the 4th level of this shelf, here is my Dieffenbachia honeydew, which is underrated plant too, because you know, here as well the Dieffenbachias are very cheap, but they are really pretty. It's just that it's toxic to animals. I actually didn't know before buying these plants. I only found it out when my son accidentally knocked it down and the biggest leaf was cut off, and then I tried to put them together and the sap was all over my hand. It was so itchy. Had to wash my hand for about 10 minutes in cold water. So be careful when you have Dieffenbachias. And this guy here is my curly spider plant. It's in the dog planter. It used to be very bushy before, but hindi ko alam this was the source of the aphids. So in this side here is my Santosoma lindenii. It's a caladium with the lobes at the top. Tingnan nyo, cute. With the ears. Diba maganda siya? It's very attractive from the distance. Siya, diba? Siya lang yung makadraw ng attention from afar. That's how I see it. Anyway. So in this corner here is shy looking Dieffenbachia reflector. I said shy because tingnan mo siya. It's very underrated. But ang ganda talaga nito. It has the same color pattern with Aglaonema pictum. Kaya lang di ko afford yung pictum. The pictum here is very expensive. Like for one leaf is $500. So no way muna. But this guy here has a little new leaf coming up. So that's my reflector. And down here, the lowest level, are my propagations of my peperomia. I'm gonna talk about it more when I talk about how to propagate peperomia. And here is my white angel begonia. This was also inside the house, but it was burned because of the harsh sunlight. Ayan yung mga tips niya, naging crispy, and it was overflowing from the previous pot, kaya I had to repot it as well inside this bigger pot. So tapos na siya. My red shelf is done. These two plants here are both philodendron, And yes, this is my red Congo. See, it has also red stems. As you can see, the same as red Imperial previously, but the leaves are rounder. Maybe I should put them together so you can see the difference. They're now together, guys, and as I said, red Congo has rounder leaves, while red Imperial has elongated leaves. But both of them have red stems. Okay, so that's our lesson for the day. Hey, and here now is my beautiful Philodendron Birkin. So this plant starts from having a pure white leaf. Look at that, this white leaf coming out, pure white, and then it slowly gets green stripes, just like that, and the mature leaves will turn more green. Yan. So down here is my Alocasia. This is the most common one. It's called mycorrhiza. I don't know what to do with this plant. I want it to be more chunky, but it remains thin in spite of giving it a fertilizer during growing season. But that's okay. So I have this little shoot here, but it's very lanky and leggy. I don't know how it will survive, but that's okay. We will move to this plant here. This is cardboard plant. So it's called Zamia porphyraceae cardboard plant. I got this from Parkley Market. This is very thick and feels dry with no juice inside. That's why it's called cardboard. And here now is my table. Used to be my old dining table, but now it's my indoor plants table. So we'll start at the top. So here in the back is my strawberry Syngonium. So this was given by my sister. So the back side is green while it's pink in the front. This is very hardy Syngonium. I love it. Very less maintenance. And this one here is my elkhorn. Hubby is planning to make a board and we'll put it on a wall or a wood that we can hang on the wall, because this needs to be hung like the staghorn fern. So this is elkhorn fern. And here's my Philodendron Hope. It has this lickety split, or this is called Silum. It's a very thirsty plant. I keep giving water. Very common plant too, I love it. And here is my Philodendron Bipennifolium, or horsehead. If you can see the lobes, somehow they are looking like horsehead. I don't know if you can picture that. But this used to be very tall, and then suddenly the wind knocked it over. So the top part, I put it in propagation. And maybe I will repot this guy here and put them together. Who knows? When I get time, but because for now it's okay anyway. So in this corner, to pair with the Syngonium there, I have a mix of Syngonium, strawberry, and white butterfly. So the white butterfly has a bit of a pattern. Some of them, but it's not consistent. Very easy plant, love it. That's from my sis too. We're finished with the back now. Here in the front, first up is my green ZZ, the easiest plant ever. This is not a thirsty plant, which is really good for a beginner, and it keeps giving new shoots. Look at that there. All those I have to clean up, take out the yellow leaves. This one here is my failed succulent arrangement. I have to do it properly next time. I have to learn from other succulent vloggers. And here is my Black Raven ZZ. So the black version of the green ZZ. Very easy plant too. I bought it for $55 from $70, so I got a discount because it was the last one in Bunnings. So it was only here, these old stalks here, and then these new stalks came out, so that's why it's taller and has more leaves. And here is my Schefflera arboreca, or variegated umbrella plant. Love this one. It's underrated too. I only got it for $30, but you can even get it for $15 these days. But it's very thirsty plant too, so I keep watering it every 3 days. So we're finished on top of the table. Yay! Now we'll go to the floor. So we're done with the cardboard plant. This is my mini Monstera, or Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Very easy plant too, but it will go taller and taller, and I don't know what to do now kasi nandito na yung stick. Ayan. Papunta na siya doon. Hindi ko na alam anong gawin ko after that. You know, we bought these sticks, guys, from Bunnings. We bought like a pack of bamboo sticks for $10 or $15. But there are like 20, I think, in there. So 50 cents each. Yan. Kaya, dito, I just use, look, old wood or twigs from my garden. I learned this from Marge Santillan vlog, where she's using an old branch to support her succulent. Cute naman, diba? So I just repotted this lemon lime Syngonium because there are many plants there. Although I got this one in this bunch already here, but it got bigger, so I repotted it. And this one here is my Monstera Adansonii, or Swiss cheese plant. Very easy plant too, but this is very long already, so I just keep wrapping it to this pole, and then when it reached the top, I redirected it downwards, and then when it reached to the bottom, I redirected it again upwards. So ganyan lang. I'm not sure how the others do it. Dito naman is my Bromeliad. It's called Acmea fasciata. I got it in this size already on February, and it had this pink flower, and now it's still there. So I'm so impressed with this Bromeliad. Here's my other Bromeliad. This is the first one that I got. It's called Verandah, and the flower just died. It turned into crisp, but it's still looking okay, right? And here is my third Bromeliad. It's called Jewel of Thailand. Okay, but I have to be very careful with these plants. I have to make sure that the vase, this is water vase, has always water inside kasi that's how they survive. So I think I need to refill their vases after this video. And inside here is my ginger plant. I love the variegation of this plant, although this is high maintenance. I keep watering it. So nilalabas ko palagi yan para i-water. Ito naman is aloe vera. So we're done with the table. I'll talk about this shelf here, the tall shelf, next time because nandyan yung mga cacti collection ko. I have a bit of cacti now. See, I have a booby cactus there, but I'll talk about it next time. Just a sneak peek. So we'll proceed to this shelf here. This is a mini shelf from Kmart. Very cheap. It's just only $29 or $39, but it can hold a lot, which is what I like. I said very cheap because it can hold a lot, which is what I like. And because it's made of metal, hindi siya nababasa tuwing umuulan kasi dito naglilik kasi dito guys yung roof ko. I don't like it. That's why we're thinking of redoing this veranda. Pero dahil ito ay gawa ng metal and it doesn't rust, so it's very worth it. So you go to Kmart now if you have Kmart in your area. Anyway, these plants here are my precious ones that were attacked by the aphids recently. That's why I put them into leca bowls. So now they are not in the soil anymore. The purpose is so I can wash it instead in case if the aphids will come back. So this first plant in the left is super autumn philodendron. If you can see the pattern, the shape of the leaves, they are very complicated looking. Napakaganda talaga niya. Very unique. That's why it was prone to get aphids because, you know, ang hirap niyang linisin kaagad. Nandoon lang yung aphids sa new shoots. Hindi ko na nakita. So I was shocked when I saw it. That's why look at some of the leaves. They are mottled, yung spots. Pero this is already aphids free. So I'm happy. And this one here is my Syngonium fairy wings. The leaves of this plant don't grow at all. I don't know, it remains small. Look at that. But it was also attacked by aphids, so I had to wash it thoroughly and put it in leca. This one here is one of my favorite Syngoniums. It is called milk confetti. Look at the pink splashes of this plant. I cut it not really cheap, so that's why I had to rescue it straight away when I noticed aphids forming in one of the newest leaves. So this was a leaf that they attacked. Look at the mottled look now. But it's okay, this is aphids free, so it can continue to bloom. And down here are my two spider plants that have pups already. See, ang ganda niya. Very underrated plant and very common, which is good, right? So everyone can have it because it's easy to maintain and look after. Maganda siya dahil sa kanyang pups. Dahil na rin sa stripes. But these were given from my sister too. So wala akong gastos dyan. That's why I want to give away the pups. And here is agave, which is a kind of succulent. And it's also a succulent. I talk about it next time. But down here is a different kind of spider plant with the green color in the middle. Unlike these ones here, the green is in the edges. This one naman is in the middle. This had different problem. It used to be very lush and bushy, guys. Napakamahal niyan. Binili ko yan ng $25 with a pot already. And it was bushy, but suddenly it got rotten. Maybe I overwatered it. There never was a pest, but it had different problem. So that's why I also put it in leca bowls. So this one here is a different kind of Syngonium. It's Syngonium Wendlandii. This has a different leaf texture, guys. This is velvety, if you can see. And this is a bit pricey. I saw it the other day. It's like $40 for a small one. That's why I really took care of it, because this was the first Syngonium that was attacked by the aphids. But hopefully, because it's in leca too, I can clean it straight away, wash it again in case I find you know, something moving there, the aphids. So this one here is a succulent, which I don't know the name is. We'll talk about it next time. And this one in the corner is my Philodendron Florida. This is the green Florida, but the newest leaf looks minty, just like this one here. I wish I can have the Florida Beauty, but it's very not affordable at the moment, so I'm happy with this guy here. So this was inside the house too, but I had to take it outside because it got bigger and I had to repot it, and it's now continuing to grow, which is really a good plant as a corner plant, diba? And this one here is my birds of paradise, which is really very slow growing plant. For now, I'm happy, at least it's healthy and thriving. So that's my shelf there in the corner. And for the last plant that I'm gonna talk about today is this. Do you know what this one is? Yeah, it is. So this is Tradescantia Zebrina with the pink flowers. Love the purple, deep purple color. And because it's spring, everything is flowering. So this is the first time I saw this flowering, guys, and I'm so happy. It's just right here in my veranda. Diba, ang ganda niya, napaka-delicate ng flowers na to. And they have like a curfew. Like, I am observing it at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. or 4 to 5 p.m. Nagko-close na siya. Talaga, it's very strict with its timetable. I know. Kaya I am in a hurry to finish this video so I can capture the little delicate and dainty flowers. So that's it. Down here are my succulents, which I can talk about it next time when I talk about the cactus or cacti. But this one here is different, but I'm gonna talk about it next time. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video and consider subscribing, and also hit that notification bell so you'll get updated in my future videos. I hope you'll come back because I'm gonna do indoor plant tour inside my house. So see you in my next video. I'm gonna chill here. Bye.